Alright guys, back with a new video in the car, and today we're not training today we're going to our Kansept team Christmas party. Let's get it. Woo! Yesterday we went to Trickster and we had some good rolls at Open Mat. Got to see some good friends, and this guy, shout out Juli, he was helping me out a lot, so that was what's up, man.
Bro, you had like a fucking 30-minute, 40-minute private session with that dude, bro. It's like saw him like fighting from the bottom, passing guard. Bro, you guys even just doing takedowns at the end, bro. I was thinking, oh, this guy is into it, bro. He wanted to share his knowledge with you, which I thought was super cool, by the way.
He was showing me the arm bar, all the stuff, the arm drag, and he's like, oh yeah, this is the stuff that Jeremy's showing us this week. So it's like, oh, awesome, right? I gotta practice that.
Yeah, it was super cool. Shout out to our friend Mindy. We got a couple rows at Mindy. She's a good solid blue belt. Can feel her technique is definitely improving from the first time we went. I think what you think, maybe it was a year ago we started there? I think probably about a year ago. But
do I know that person?
I don't think you know her. She only trains at Trickster.
Alright, so what is the thing today? Introduce it.
So we got our bro Jerome. We've known him for pretty much since we started our jiu-jitsu career at UFC, and funny now that all of us are at Kansept too, so we continue our jiu-jitsu journey together. So why introduce Jerome, our bro, and see if he can tell us a little bit about his jiu-jitsu, how he got started, and all of that stuff.
Bro, I'm nervous because I'm on YouTube, Nah. So, jiu-jitsu journey, yeah? My jiu-jitsu journey. You guys know about, okay.
Whatever that means to you.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was started 2014 when UFC first opened, UFC Waikele first opened. Decided to get into it because I was timid, dude. I wasn't really I didn't have too much self-confidence or anything like that. But I think back then Kyle was training. He was training, I think, UFC Honolulu. Kyle Coberto, if you folks know him. And he was a good friend of mine back then. We both work at Sears and all that. And then and I used to party with them in UH and stuff. But I don't know. I was interested because he used to talk about it and stuff, and he got me into it initially, honestly. And then I was like, yeah, it might be a good way to boost my self-confidence and whatnot. But started from there, and then after a year and a half later, I think Jay gave me my blue belt along with a good friend of mine, Jacob Renata. These guys are all Hamas nowadays. So I mean, during that time though, I was in a sort of transition. I was finding myself in my career. So around that time, I was taking huge breaks, going once a month, and then once a week, and then after that going once a month, and then just life got kick-started, fast forward for me. So I started doing Chokan projects that just steered me away from jiu-jitsu itself. But it was always on my mind, I like MMA, I like watching UFC and all that. So I mean, yeah, I still watch it, still have that hobby mentality. And then after a while, and then the pandemic happened. I was actually gonna try to come back, and then the pandemic happened. And you know how serious it was back then? I took it seriously too. I mean, if I were to have regrets, maybe one of the regrets was not training during that time with everybody. But I mean, everyone else, everyone has their own jiu-jitsu journey, as they say. Mine's, just is a little bit more chill. I don't try to I don't want to be the best or anything like that. I just do it because it reminds me about life a lot, which is kind of crazy, like you go into each day, you're gonna have hard days, you're gonna have bad days, right? You're gonna have good days, right? But at the end of the day, if you're not working towards life, you're not gonna get better, kind of deal, right? So I kind of keep that mentality now. Like, I just do jiu-jitsu because it's just part of my life, and then if I want to get better at jiu-jitsu, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And that's pretty much it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Bro. So then, you've been a blue belt for like 10 years then.
Oh yeah, 2015, around there.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I would look at, once in a while I have pictures from Facebook or whatever pops up, and then you're in them. Like, we're like no stripe white belts, and you're already a blue belt. So yeah, you took a little break. I mean, I know that life, like you said, life kind of happened and kind of got in the way, but yeah. But I think, I'm hoping that, life doesn't block you much more, so you can continue on your path here. Like you said, it's kind of your life now, so that's a good thing, right? Yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't realize you and Kyle were like co-workers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Sears was back then was shit, man. I mean, that's where I met my wife too, which is kind of interesting, right? So you know how I like to have the saying where life begins or whatever, right? It kind of did for me, I guess.
It's kind of sad that Sears is not here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So let's give Jerome a round of applause, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, what's crazy, guys, is like the amount of skill and talent you guys have now compared to like when I first started. Like, I remember my first reaction or interaction with you, Robin, was you're fresh white belt, right? And then I put you into Delahiva, I think.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I put you in Delahiva, and then like right away I did like a Berimbolo to back take, and then Jay was like, "Oh, that's jiu-jitsu." And then nowadays I can't do any of that shit or like any of my shit to you guys. So like, that's kind of crazy, right? The amount of like dedication and stuff you guys put into it is pretty amazing.
It's our lifestyle too. So yeah. I'm lucky because my kids are grown up. My wife is pretty patient about it. Lets me train a lot, and Carter's doesn't have a girlfriend yet, so I guess like he says, jiu-jitsu is his girlfriend, so spends a lot of time with her.
Hey, that's not a bad girlfriend, you know what I mean? Like something that'll keep you grounded, right? And that's jiu-jitsu, definitely. Yeah.
And with that, guys, have a nice night. 808 Cart and Robster and guest Jerome, we're signing out. We're gonna have a good time at the party.